Welcome to 5 Minutes Ago, a show we wrote, 5 minutes ago.
To infinity and beyond!
With our hosts, Molly Plunkett, Alec Karagosian, Jess Gurung, and Ayessa Rosemeyer.
With this week's guest host, Gavin Tieken-Zidel.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Hey everyone, welcome to 5 Minutes Ago.
And a special welcome to our guest host this week, Junior Gavin Tieken-Zidel.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
Gavin, I know you're playing a mathlete in the upcoming show Mean Girls. So the question is, how good are your math skills in real life?
They're fantastic. Just don't ask my math teachers.
I'm super excited to watch you perform in the Mean Girls musical. I can't wait. And now for this week's announcement.
Congratulations to our Marauders of the Week for the past few weeks. Henry Melanson, Shelby Ball, Detheux, Ayessa Greenwell, Daniel Titus, and Lauren G.
Butler Elementary School's Math and Science Night is Friday, March 24th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in the Butler cafetorium on 90 White Street. Math and Science Night is a chance to create some fantastic and rewarding experiences for younger children and earn 2 hours of community service. We need volunteers to help at various stations where kids will do simple math and science projects to earn a sticker in their lab notebook.
Coming out of COVID, we are excited to have Butler Math and Science Night back in person, but BHS volunteers are critical for the success of the in-person event. Please consider offering your time on a Friday night. See the description to sign up or to email with questions.
The course selection for the 2023 to 2024 school year has begun. Check the description for some information and resources for students and families to assist with this process.
To all those parents tuning in, this year's all-night party, a tradition at Belmont High for 45 plus years for the graduating senior class, will take place on Saturday, June 3rd to 4th from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Please support the all-night party by making donations or purchasing a yard sign. Please follow the link in the description for more information and to donate.
The PTSO is opening the second round of grant applications for student-ran clubs. The deadline to submit applications is March 22nd, and clubs who pass the initial approval process will be asked to present their grant proposals on April 5th via Zoom. Visit the PTSO tab on the BHS website for more information and for the link to the application.
In hopes of celebrating the diversity in our student population, the Student Council helped plan the next Community Day on March 15th. We are calling this a Cultural Expedition Day. And now we have a special message from some of our planners.
Hey, Nikki, what are you doing March 15th?
Oh, I'm listening to Love Story by Taylor Swift.
No, what are you doing March 15th?
Oh, double it and pass to the next person.
Nikki, what are you doing March 15th?
Oh, March 15th? That's Cultural Exposition Day.
What's that?
Well, it's a day where we're going to share and learn about one another's cultures. There's going to be food, games, and fun activities. So that's where I'll be, and that's where you should be too.
See you there.
And now for our sports announcements.
BHS cheerleading has had a great season so far. Last week, they placed second overall in the Middlesex League, which allowed them to move on to regionals. They attribute this success to how hard the entire team has worked on their routine. Another goal of theirs is to make states this year. A special shout out to junior Kyla Postel and freshman Eliza Cote, who both learned a new skill, the round-off back tuck. Great stuff, BHS cheer, and good luck with all your competitions.
Also, congratulations to Ellie Shea, who placed 10th in the world at the Under-20 National Cross Country Meet held in Australia in February, running a 21:48 6K in 95-degree heat through a mud pit, a sand pit, a vineyard, and up a super steep hill. Ellie's race catapulted Team USA to a bronze medal, the USA's first ever team medal in this race.
Good luck to all of our teams in regional and state level play. Make sure to check the MIAA website for the most up-to-date tournament information. And now for our arts announcements.
Tickets are now on sale for the BHS Performing Arts Company's spring musical Mean Girls High School version. The 2004 film and 2018 Broadway musical comes to the Belmont High School stage, featuring the iconic characters and lines from the movie, along with original music and a story about finding your way in the high school jungle. Performances are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, March 16 to 18 at 7 p.m., plus Saturday at 2 p.m. Tickets are $15 for adults, $10 for staff, students, and children, and $5 for BHS students on Thursday and Saturday afternoon. Tickets can be purchased at bhs/pac.org. Staff and students can also get tickets at lunch the week of the show.
On Tuesday, March 7th, the Belmont High School and Chenery Middle School Jazz Ensembles will be hosting guest jazz artist Sherry Miracle and guest ensembles jazzers at our annual Jazz Night.
Sherry and the Diva Jazz Orchestra were featured at the 2017 NEA Jazz Masters Awards ceremony in the soundtrack for the NBC Macy's Fireworks Spectacular on CBS Sunday Morning with Charles Osgood. And on NHK Japan's New York Jazz, her band also co-stars in the award-winning documentary film The Girls in the Band.
And the Jazzers was created to empower women and female-identifying students who love jazz. So come and listen to these amazing performers on Tuesday, March 7th at 7 p.m. in the Black Box.
And now for this week's We Ask You.
If you could teach any class at BHS, what would it be called?
Personally, I love paddleboarding, but I think that'd be awesome.
Bracelet making.
How to make good Spotify playlists. How to be a human being.
But wait, are we all human beings?
You're working on it.
Oh my god, it would have to be AP Fortnite.
Alec, what class would you teach?
I would teach AP Lyricism because I've got bars, I think.
PE expert!
I would teach giraffe studies because I think giraffes are really cool animals and we don't talk about them enough.
I would teach Morse code because it would be fun to communicate with your friends without actually having to talk.
I would teach about rocks.
Economics because that's not taught at BHS.
Economics isn't taught at BHS?
It's not? Is it?
I take economics this year.
It would be introduction and AP skydiving.
Passing CP classes.
I would call it the basic, like checks, credit cards, like all the things you need to do as an adult.
Gavin, what do you think?
Since BHS doesn't have any true government/politics courses available, I would choose AP Gov.
I think you'd make an incredible AP Gov teacher, Gavin. It really fits you perfectly. On a different note, a while ago, we asked you if you prefer fudgesicles, popsicles, or creamsicles, and we got some great responses. Here are the top 3.
At number 3, if you didn't have melted fudgesicle dripping down your fingers as a kid, you didn't have a childhood.
At number 2, when it's a hot day, a fruity popsicle is just what I need to keep having fun in the sun.
And at number 1, we have, personally, I like popsicles the best, especially bomb pops. Fudgesicles and creamsicles make my stomach feel like it's going to explode, and I don't really like that, so popsicles it is.
This question was our closest question of the week yet. Creamsicle and popsicle tied with 34.8% of the vote, but fudgesicle was close behind with 30.4%. This week, we want to know February or April break.
What do you think, Gavin?
Personally, I prefer February break because I always have to prepare for exams during April break.
I agree, Gavin. It's kind of fitting that April contains the letters A and P, since studying for AP exams are usually all I do over the whole week. Well, thanks for coming on the show, Gavin.
Thank you. I've had a great time.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at 5minutesago_PHS. Also, hit the QR code on the screen to find the question of the week.
We're on 5 minutes.
Good aim, bro.
So, Jane, it's your birthday on Saturday, right?
Happy birthday,
Happy
Jane.
birthday, Jane.
Oh, happy birthday, Jane.
Ayessa, I think you think you're talking to us. No.
I have something really good to share.
No,
I
don't.
like Ace's old Instagram.
No.
Oh, it's Scuddy Walk? No way.